Welcome everyone. This is your reading for the week of May 24th. And we are in the orb of the Gemini new moon, And we've got 4 planets, I think, that are retrograde. Venus, Saturn, and Jupiter, and Pluto. All retrograde. Just crossing over those zones that have been really challenging us collectively, personally. They're giving us more reflection time, refinement. And often in retrogrades, I feel as though they go back and review what's been gained, what's been learned, what insights through the challenges, insights through the triumphs that have come to surface, and then it takes us back through and gives us another opportunity to deepen the wisdom of these teachings that life has brought us. And they're running deep, these teachings, in this mystery school of earth. The lessons run deep and they're felt. Wow. The Tower and the High Priestess. Okay, I'm gonna let it come out. The Tower and the High Priestess, powerful cards. The Tower brings quick and sudden change. Unexpected. And it's unstoppable. It's uncontrollable. The star wanted to pop out there, but it's on a stack of a whole bunch of cards, so I'm not gonna pull it as our third. The Tower, there is gonna be some radical and rapid change here with some of these transits. The eclipse season's coming up. We have 2 lunar and 1 solar eclipse coming up in June. So, we're going to have some cleaning out, and in that cleaning, the eclipses bring, and they set the stage for the next 6 months until the next eclipse cycle. Our last eclipse cycle was around Christmas time, so we've been in the energies of that last eclipse cycle. And is it cleaning your house out? It is mine. Deep, just all the layers just like go deeper and deeper, and it's incredible, really. I've been doing this gratitude exercise that a dear friend has brought into, has invited me into, and my gratitude for the day has been just so grateful for the inquiry deep inside of my soul, the search for that cup of wisdom and that burning fire for truth. That is truly what satisfies my soul, and I'm so grateful for that, even though on the surface of my life and the way it appears, there's just so much change on this path, and it's constant. And that's true for all of us, for sure. I'm no exception. You're no exception to that rule of constant change. And so the Tower is one of those quick and sudden moments of change, and it's unmistakable, undeniable. It will be obvious, it will be seen, even if it is subtle. It's interesting. I want to ask what this Ace of Swords wants to. Okay, there's so many cards that want to come out, and really, I've been doing private readings, and it's such a good way to connect with your personal narrative. These are general, and my language is very general. It can't get too specific. So not everything that I say is going to resonate for everybody. And if you want a personal reading to kind of unpack some of this, some of your personal information, just be in touch with me and we'll schedule that. But I do the best I can here, reading for the collective. So the Tower, boom, very Uranian, and Uranus is in Taurus, and like that's a castle. It's very Taurian, It's kind of like this gathering of resources, and stabilized in this castle, and Uranus comes in and shakes it up, changes it up, and that's what's happening collectively. So it's also happening personally. It's not a card to be scared of. It's always opportunity. Chaos just kind of brings opportunity for reconfiguration. If things aren't shaken up, the status and order, even if it was an old order that had a lot of disharmony in it, it's bound to change. Everything's bound to be shaken up and changed. It's just the way the universe grows. And our planet and our human experience is no exception. We have the High Priestess, and she asks us when this change is happening to stay connected to your psychic higher self, to know that it is for, like, it's in a higher order. A higher order is wanting to come in. And she is asking you to stay calm, to not get emotional, not get mental, not get too engaged with it, not to be aloof and cold and like detached, but there is a kind of detachment that is from the drama and trauma, so that she can stay attached or connected into the psychic field, so that she can hold and be a beacon, hold a psychic space that's anchoring stability when things get very unstable, like a psychic stability. There's a calm with her when, the big changes surface in one's personal life, and in the collective. The High Priestess is asking us to anchor in the strength of the psychic connection with higher self, merging into the form of your mind, heart, body, soul complex. She's asking for that conduit to, to anchor and to support a sense of stability amongst quick and sudden change. And the Ace of Swords, Excalibur's sword, that quest, that burning desire for the sword of truth to enter you and to guide you. And so you have that unwavering, unquivering inner knowing of your destiny, and that you're holding that sword of truth, and that that is connected into the highest laws of the universe, the dharmic laws of rightful thinking, rightful speaking, rightful action. To uphold love, to wield love in this world is an act of amazing strength and courage. It's not airy, fairy, easy business to hold and to be the power of love when there is a plethora, a bazillion, gazillion distractions and things to pull you out of that force field. This Ace of Swords is calling on Archangel Michael to clean up the debris, to clear the energies, to guide and protect your sacred path, your sacred soul. Do you hear that loud bird? This loud bird. It's my alarm clock in the morning. They're loud. I've never heard a bird that gets on like this one. That Ace of Swords is powerful. It's powerful there by the High Priestess. And when I say truth, I'm not saying like finding the truth in anything you see outside of yourself. Let that truth be resourced from deep within. The alignment of your heart and your mind. Some say the mind is in the heart, and that's true. When we start thinking with the heart, we know we're on path. But the synergy of our brain and everything that goes on with our brain is very, very powerful. We need this truth to be so crystal clean and clear and full of or to not have judgment. You know, as I say, full of justice, but it's a sword of justice, sword of truth, sword. It's a sword of light, and those righteous laws that one upholds oneself to, and that we will answer to every moment of every day of our life. The karmic justice just boomerang so quick now. I mean, we are like creators now. So everything going on around is like our creation. And this sword of light is like align, and let that the light of insight and high intelligence clean up your energy field, clean up your mind, clean up your environment. To what? To what? What is all this for? The Tower, the High Priestess, the Ace of Swords. What is this change? Why is she being asked to be so? Because even the Ace of Swords, you know, this is not. These are not emotional. Oh, the Ace of Wands, another ace. Oh, I'm gonna start crying. Major new beginnings. 2 aces. Okay, so this brings up, you know, we have the consciousness of the celestial realms entering, and we have the source light, the primordial source light within the earth rising to meet the High Priestess in the middle. Oh my gosh. And activate her, him, whoever that high priest, high priestess is. It's not gendered. She's a very androgynous energy. She's the conduit for just this primordial source, pure light energy that is within our planet, that is within each and every one of your cells in your body. And allowing this consciousness to come through. To do what? To serve this world, to give your soul to this world, and to give your soul to creating, to be creation unfolding and creation awakening within the mind and heart of you. It's waiting for you, and it's waiting for me to wake up and be and do and live the journey in a super conscious way, in a whole new level of manifesting and creating. Oh my gosh, I could go on and on. I kind of want to, but oh, and at the bottom of the deck we have the star. I could say so much about the star. I'm gonna keep it, but just the star. The stars are aligning and they are guiding you. They're guiding each of us. Nobody is left out. We have to activate it. We have to align with it. We have to call it in. It's going to happen no matter what. Yet, we will be stabilizing and anchoring to support, others as, as this tower, the changes in society continue to unfold. There's going to be a lot of confusion. And so this is asking you, if you're tuning into this video, you're resonating with some aspect that my soul is like speaking and communicating. It's asking us to be this, to do this. Oh my gosh. So things are just getting stronger and more beautiful and more intense. I mean, believe me, the challenges, I'm with you, right? I mean, I'm a living, breathing, sentient human, so true to the process of life and living, and I'm on this ascension journey too. It's an infinite journey. So, yes, please, if you have something you're dealing with personally, contact me. If you want to go into a reading. I'm offering a chakra, an online course for 3 weekends in June. It's going to be a total of 14 hours, 2 hours for each session. And it's going to be, traversing through, this eclipse season. And we're going to be really cleaning house, going into deeper layers, and I'll be here to assist you in your catalyzing of the knowing of your heart and soul as your most essential, sacred aspect of this life's journey. So I send so much love and aloha and blessings and peace, eternal peace to you and your families and your friends and your communities. And the love just gets bigger and grows more and more, and that feels so good. Okay. Thank you for tuning in. Take good care.